Spring is in the air. With springtime comes change. Things get moved around, things get shuffled, refreshed, spring cleaning, moved out, brought in. It's one of my favorite times of year because it really feels the first time, for me, feels like the first time the year is actually starting. You roll through Christmas, you roll through New Year's, and it's snowing and it's dark and it all kind of blends together, but then the weather changes, the snow melts, everything becomes fresh, everyone starts getting outside and getting to the things that they want to do. They feel better because the sunlight is out. By the way, by show of hands, whose life has just vastly improved since we got one more hour of light? So with all those things amalgamated together, what a great word, it just feels like this is more of a start to the year than January 1st is. And with that comes a lot of things that I gotta change, starting today. Starting with washing my pants. Unfortunately, I've made the decision to sell the sled. It was a hard decision to make. You know, I didn't want to make it. I wanted to ride this more. I wanted to use it more. I wanted to mob more. And it's great. Like, I had tons of fun on this thing, but that spring feeling, that spring cleaning, needing to move stuff out and move on with things, I kind of had to evaluate how practical it was. Over 2 winter seasons, being on this thing 5 times, that's not worth it. I don't want this thing sitting in here, taking up parking space, depreciating over 2 years being on it 5. Like, that doesn't, I was on my jet ski the first week 5 times. That's better value. So it was hard to come to terms with, but unfortunately I think the verdict is in and we're gonna bring it to the shop right now and trade it in and just say our goodbyes. I'm not even wiping this down for the B-roll. I'm wiping it down because the last ride when I was coming home after bailing, I was driving down the street, coming up the side of the road, and a giant truck just leaned into a deep puddle and just covered the side of the sled. And I was like, well, I guess that's what I get for riding on the side of the road. And I just haven't bothered to wipe it down. So, I mean, it looked good for the footage, but I mean, I'm not like, I need to wipe it down. Hard to do this one-handed. Here we are. All right. Okay, in the truck, ready to go. Got that sled strapped in, bringing it back to the shop, saying goodbye for good, and then moving on to the next thing we're saying goodbye to. Not in this episode, but I'm letting you know that it's gonna be said. It's, let's just get rid of the sled and then we'll continue this video. Sad day, folks. We're saying goodbye. And I brought my ramps in case he wanted to use them to take it off, but he's like, no, I'll just hop on the forklift, and I guess that's one way to do it. Bye, sled. There's a chapter closed in my life. Yo, that's way easier than ramps. Yeah.
Do you want your magic tag?
I would like it back.
No problem.
See you later, bud. Sad. I'm sad. When I first got that sled, I remember taking it out of the back of my truck, and the carbide blades that run on the bottom of the skis cut up the top of the tailgate cap here. And I remember being so bummed about that. I'm still bummed about that, actually. So one of the reasons I wanted to get rid of the sled now is just this whole spring cleaning thing, like not getting value out of something, be it that it's gear or a sled or clothing. I think it needs to be sold or donated. Whatever, things that you don't need or you don't use, or things that don't bring you joy or like immediate value, I think you should think about getting rid of. And it was one of those things. So as sad as it is, it needed to go. And I wanted to get it done before I get my new truck, because that's gonna be any day now, and I didn't want carbide blades cutting into a brand new truck bed. Not that it really matters, it's the truck bed, but I mean like day 3 with a new truck. I just don't want that to happen. So that lease is up soon, which meant upgrade, and ooh, upgrade we did. It's still a black F-150. It's just gonna look like it's on steroids now. Man, Main Street is dead today. Swinging by the office, filming a quick few things, grabbing a couple things, and then I got a jet to a new spot, which I'll tell you right now, with spring cleaning and getting rid of some stuff, might be getting rid of this office too. Not getting rid of it, but I might be moving to a new office. Let me explain that better in a second. You see, I don't film at this office a whole lot when it comes to vlogs. Like, I usually use this space specifically for tutorials. Maddie films vlogs and tutorials and a lot more here than I do. We're starting to film the podcast here. You can see the setup in the background when I walked in. That's coming. It's just the office is beginning to get a little small where it's starting to make me feel like I've got so many ideas for so many cool things that require more space. So that's where I mean, I wouldn't be getting rid of this. I'd still keep this and still have a presence here, but I'm also looking for that new spot that has room to grow, has room for all these crazy ideas that I have and things that I want to do and new people I want to bring on to fully realize those dreams, if you will. It's just a great season. So excited. I'm also headed to LA on Monday, which by the time you watch this, maybe that's today. Leave you guys off with a little magic trick before I go, just because that's fun. And I said I was gonna do more of that this year, and I haven't yet. So today's the day. Just something small. I'm not very good. Like, I haven't done this in so long, and I picked up a deck of cards and was like, and then we were supposed to be filming videos, and I was just sat here, and you saw the footage. So let's start off, boom, with the two red aces. And then what we're gonna do is you just yell out stop whenever you want. Stop. Okay. Which one do you want? I don't care. This one or this one?
That one.
This one. Boom. On the table. 3 of hearts. That's my favorite card. It's actually not. It's the 2 of hearts. I'm gonna write something on the face. Let's write bloopers, because everyone loves the blooper squad. I don't even know what I'm saying. Part of magic was like patter, and that has clearly gone along with my skills. So we'll throw that in the center here. We'll leave it like so. You can see it's around. It doesn't matter. We can get back to that. See if we can find it a different way. We'll take the 2 red aces. I'll leave them on the table. This is where it gets a little tricky. Come look at this. I'm gonna spring the cards over the aces. Ah! See that? It caught one. Oh! Bam. Bam! I don't know. It's kind of fun. See you guys in the next video. Peace. Yeah, whenever I come out of that door, I always come out so fast and feel like I'm just gonna smoke somebody one day. It's gonna happen. It's gonna suck for both parties. What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Good. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, coffee after, food, and then business first. Sold the sled. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I
know.
End of an era.
I mean, it's better than just sitting in the garage, man. Just doing nothing.
Every time going out to take out the garbage, just seeing it sitting there.
Yeah.
It's making you angrier and angrier.
Yep. That's what I told you guys. So it's gone.